Have you ever wanted to be a dodo and take revenge for all the people who have killed dodos on Ark? Well, fear not, because a dodo is coming, and many other mods that I'll be talking about in today's mod news, so let's just get right into it. We are starting things off with a mod that is incredibly close to release, and this is the MAIP. And when I say incredibly close, I mean it's probably going to release this month, as in August, because, well, this thing is heating up in its development. Now, it's not in testing just yet, and it's not fully complete just yet, but looking at how fast the progress is, you can kind of see why I mean it's incredibly close to release, because it's likely to be released and going into some form of testing within this month. That being said, MAIP is made by the Primordial Tyrants team and will be the first Megaraptoran to enter the game. This is heating up. As I mentioned earlier, last time I covered it, I believe it had 17 tasks complete. Now it's 30 out of 47, which means there's only 17 left for it to be completed, which makes it highly likely to be completed in August. We saw how fast a PT Rex went with its development. This one's probably going to go just as fast. Regarding the mod itself, we have a lot to showcase, but we also have a broadcast call, which is absolutely badass. I'm going to showcase it after I've shown this. So firstly, we've got two pictures of it in game. This is on the PT Isla Tirano map, which is upcoming as well. And I gotta say, the mod looks fantastic. I really love how people pose Megaraptorans. I think it's really cool with their big claws, the way they kind of hunch forward like a hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know, it's kind of weird but interesting. I gotta say, that default skin looks very, very nice. Next is a comparison between it, Daspletosaurus, and the PT Rex, showing a similar size to the Daspletosaurus, which means as Daspletosaurus I believe is a free slot, this thing will be similar to a free slot as well in terms of its stats, most likely, and will probably be a free slot. That being said, for the animations now, we've got the walking animation, which is really nice, and that's followed up by the running animation as well. Once again, very nice. I love the animations for this dinosaur. They always do a fantastic job with these animations. And then we have the broadcast. I'm going to leave you on it and just let you listen to this one, because the broadcast call is absolutely badass. It's really cool, and I really want to know what you think about it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have a listen. Tenontosaurus is a mod which I believe it's being made by Fei Long, but it's not in relation to the Wrath of Goliaths modding group for dinosaurs, which I'm actually going to be talking about at the end of this video. That being said, we do have a nice in-game screenshot of this one, which I believe uses the Okapi skin, which looks very nice. But I gotta say, the model's really nice as well. It looks to be a bigger Camptosaurus. And I also want to mention that this mod is now in early forms of testing, so it's in an early testing phase, which most likely means they're testing the development of the mod through abilities, stats, all that jazz, and it's just behind with closed private testers and the developers probably, or just even the developers, which means we do get some nice in-game screenshots of it, which shows it off in-game. Of course, we also have the baby Tenontosaurus, and judging by this very blurry photo, this thing is tiny. It looks smaller than a ground texture, which is hilariously cute, and I just can't wait to see this one in game. Now, moving on from Tenontosaurus, we do have a little bit of mellow news that I have to share with you, and it's quite important. This is mainly in reference to the argilla mods of the australovenator, the spider, and I believe the shark as well, or one of the sharks. So, firstly, the first one is regards to the shark and the spider, and they said this. Hello everyone, as some of you may have noticed, the shark and definitely the spider are moving a little bit slow, and that is because due to financial issues, I've had to shift my focus away from the free work I do here and more to my commissions and portfolio work. This in no way means I'm leaving the project or abandoning the models, but it does mean work for them will be sparse. I hope you all understand and look forward to all the great things being developed developed by my other teammates, which this is something that's completely understandable. As far as I'm aware, Rogue Terror, as he has mentioned, works on this stuff in his free time, so he has to prioritize work that pays as well, because at the end of the day, that stuff will help fund this stuff because this is free work. So yeah, it's obviously something that I have to mention here. It just means the development on these two mods will slow down. It doesn't mean they have stopped. It just means that Rogue Terror can have some time to work on stuff that is getting through commissions and stuff like that. That will help keep things going here. That being said, we do also have another thing to discuss, and that is to do with the australovenator, which unfortunately is a little bit more bittersweet news. As you know, we strive to bring you the best interpretations of these creatures. Our current skills can muster, however, after careful consideration, we have decided to take the australovenator back to the drawing board in order to bring you the best version of it we can. Essentially speaking, they're just taking it back a step and basically ensuring that it is going to be the best version of the mod. They don't want to release something that's boring to play or doesn't have a fun gameplay loop. They want to make sure they're doing something that is best to their abilities and the best version of it possible, which doesn't mean that it is being cancelled or anything. It just means it's obviously going to take a little bit longer until it gets released. That being said, that is the stuff regarding the argilla mod. It's just 3 delays, but I think it was quite important to note these because I know a lot of you guys are excited for both the spider and australovenator. But of course, yeah, that is that. I want to end things on something pretty neat actually before I go into the Wrath of Goliath's Trello page. This is a playable dodo and it's been made by Janny, and it's a little cute bird that's definitely going to be poking your eyes out. We have a size comparison for it with Latin and Dino looking to be directly in between those two. Then after that we get the stretch animation for the mod as well, which is pretty much that for the dodo, but it does solidify that we will be getting a dodo mod in the future for the game, which I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to peck people's eyes out with it. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about the dodo, but now let's check out the Wrath of Goliath's Trello page. So here we have what is coming for the Wrath of Goliath's team. Now it looks like 5 creatures will be coming from Wrath of Goliath's. All of these models I believe were planned to be in the Wrath of Goliath's game. If you don't know what it was, I believe it was a hunting based game, I'm not too sure. But anyways, we've got Dimetrodon, Caprosuchus, which is David Rose's Caprosuchus, so it is someone else's model. This is not in relation to Wrath of Goliath's. Then after that there is a Tenontosaurus, which is going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait for this one. There was someone that was planning on modding a Permian creature like this, and that mod disappeared, so it's awesome to see that this will be coming to the game. And then of course we have Saurophaganax, which, you know what, I love Saurophaganax. I think it's an awesome creature, and I'm definitely very excited for this one. And yeah, that is Saurophaganax. And then finally we have their Rex, which obviously is just a Rex variation, and this was the one that was used in Wrath of Goliath's. That being said, of course, in terms of the mod development, Dimetrodon seems to be the one that is got the most progress on it. So obviously all the tasks that are complete so far: creature creation, textures, skins, animations, sounds, footprints. The last thing that they're working on is the move set stats, and I believe then it goes into testing. I'm not too sure there, but yeah, that is that. Then Caprosuchus is going through a similar phase. It's got creature creation completed, the textures completed, skins is what's next. There is like 9 skins that are going to be made. 2 of them have been made, and that's pretty much the rare and baby ones, which we kind of have seen a little bit. For the animations, it needs custom vocals, custom taunts, which are the emotes, and then of course for the sounds, all the sounds for it: pain, death, broadcast, friendly, chat, threaten, alert. Footprints are completed, and then they need to do all the stats for it as well. But in regards to the Wrath of Goliath's mods, that's all the ones that are coming to the game. I'm very excited for this mod group. I really like these kind of mods, especially a Tenontosaurus, Dimetrodon. Those are some that I'm super excited for, especially Caprosuchus as well. It's smaller mods, non-apexes that excite me the most, so I'm going to be very excited for these ones. Hopefully we get to see Dimetrodon soon, and maybe once it does come out, I'll be able to do a video covering it and showcase it to you all. there we have it, everybody. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think about all of this upcoming mod news. Out of these ones, which ones are you most excited for? No, I can't wait for the Breath of Goliath stuff to come out, especially Caprasuchus and Dimetrodon, but Mape as well. Super excited for that. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you are new, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.